Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, geometric construction, chapter 4. So, in this chapter, there are total 8 constructions, and these constructions are divided into 2 categories. The first 4 are related to triangle. That means they will give you some data, and using those data, you have to draw triangles. And the next 4 constructions are related to circle. They will give you some data. Using those, you have to draw a circle. So the circle ones are the easier ones. Okay, so we will start with the circle ones, and then inshallah gradually we will come back to triangle. Those are a little bit harder. So I would like to request you to come to page number 97. Come to page number 97, construction 5. Inshallah, we will try to discuss at least 2 construction today, construction 5 and 6, and the next class another 2. Then inshallah we will go to triangle. Okay. So if you have come to page number 97, let us read out the question of construction 5. Draw such a circle which passes through 2 definite points and whose center lies on a definite straight line. What does that mean? Let us say we have a straight line. Let us name this straight line as PQ. PQ is a straight line, and there are 2 other points, A and B. Okay, so there are 2 points A and B, and there is a straight line PQ. Now we have to draw a circle which will pass through A and B. Okay, we have to draw a circle which will pass through A and B, but there is another condition, that the center of that circle has to lie on this line. That means center will be here, and we will draw the circle, and it has to pass through point A and B. So these are the 2 conditions. Now let us see how to draw it. Step 1, join A comma B. Okay, so we will join A comma B with a straight line, with a scale. Okay, then construct the perpendicular bisector of CD of line segment AB. Now perpendicular bisector, can you draw it? Okay, do you know how to draw perpendicular bisector? Let me try to use it today itself. So inshallah we will try to draw perpendicular bisector of AB. এই কারণে AB টা আরেকটু বড় নি, ঠিক আছে? তাইলে আমাদের জন্য একটু বুঝতে আরেকটু ইজি হবে ইনশাআল্লাহ। So okay, we have to draw perpendicular bisector. Bisecting a line, that is easy, right? So you have to put this point at A. Okay, so put it here, and then take a radius which is greater than half of AB. দেখো AB এর হাফ, একটা আইডিয়া আছে না যে এতটুকু হাফ, তার থেকে বড় নিতে হবে তোমাকে, ঠিক আছে? নিয়ে এদিকে একটা আর্ক দিতে হবে উপরের দিকে, দেন নিচের দিকে আরেকটা আর্ক দিতে হবে। ওকে, then keeping the radius same, you cannot change this measurement, you have to place it at B now. Okay, so place it at B, and then you have to draw arc on this side and another arc on this side. Did you understand what I did?
Yes.
Okay, so now if you join these 2 points, you will get a straight line, right? So that straight line is the perpendicular bisector. You will see, if you measure, if you check with the protractor, you will see that this is 90 degrees. That is why perpendicular and bisector. Why bisector? Because this point is the middle point of AB. If you measure with the scale, if the length of AB is 8 centimeters, you will see that this part is 4 centimeters, this part is 4 centimeters. So that is why it is perpendicular and bisector. Bi means 2, section means part. So 2 equal part, it has been divided. So that is why it is perpendicular bisector. So now we need to draw the circle, right? So with the center has to lie on the straight line PQ. So on the straight line PQ, we have found the point, right? So this is our center, And in order to draw a circle, you need two information: where the center is and what should be the radius. We have already found the center, and the radius should be equal to the distance between this point and A, or from this point to B. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So you need to put your compass here, okay, and take a radius that is equal to, see, it is passing through A, and if you can draw it properly, which is a little bit hard for me to do right now, but still I'm trying. So দেখো আমরা এখান থেকে নোটে যাচ্ছে আসলে, I will try. Aljab, you have got an idea, right? So you have to put this part here at the center, and then you have to draw a circle. So you will see that the circle is passing through the 2 points A and B, and the center of whose lies on the straight line PQ. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me tell you the steps again. So first you have to write particular enunciation. Particular enunciation will be like this. We have a straight line PQ and 2 points A and B. We have to draw such a circle which passes through A and B, and the center of whose lies on the straight line PQ. This is particular enunciation. আমার কথা শুনে শুনে তোমরা চাইলে পরে ভিডিও থেকে লিখে ফেলতে পারবা। এই জিনিসগুলো আমি চাই তোমরা মুখস্থ করবে না, তোমরা নিজে থেকে লিখবা। Then steps number 1. We join A, B. বইতে লেখা আছে join A, B. কখনো এইভাবে পরীক্ষার খাতায় লিখবে না join A, B, because that means you are instructing the examiner, which is not liked by the examiner of Bangladesh. Okay, so you have to write we join, মানে তোমরা, we বলতে তো তোমরা বোঝাচ্ছ তাই না? So we join A, B. Okay, then we draw a perpendicular bisector of AB which intersects PQ at the point O. So taking O as center and OB as radius, we draw a circle. The circle passes through the point A, B, and the center lies on the straight line PQ. So AB and এখানে আরেকটা পয়েন্ট যদি তোমরা দাও C, so ABC is our desired circle. Is it clear? আমি যেভাবে বলছি তোমরা সিম্পলি সেভাবে লিখে দিতে পারো। So we are done with construction 5. Can I move to construction 6?
Yes.
Okay, so let us see. Construction 6 says that with the radius equal to a definite line segment, construct a circle which passes through two definite points. Okay. So here they told us that the radius is fixed. This is the radius of the circle. It has to be the radius of the circle. Okay, so while drawing the circle, we will take this one as radius. But what are the other condition given? That the circle has to pass through two definite points. That means 2 points are given here. Again, we will say that A and B. Okay, A and B, these 2 points are given. So we have to draw a circle which will pass through these 2 points. Okay, and the radius has to be equal to this one. So for such case, what you need to do? We need to repeat the same process. Okay, again we will here at first we will take radius that is equal to this one. See, আমি এখান থেকে এটা equal করে নিলাম. Okay, then A তে we have to put place it at A. Taking A as center, we have to draw one arc above this line and one arc below this line. Again, we need to repeat the process. We will place it, or we will take B as center, and we will draw one arc above the line. We have to draw another arc below the line. Okay. So now what we can do? We can take this one as center. Okay, let us say O is the center. So we will take O as the center, and the radius is automatically equal to this one. আমরা এটার equal করে তো এটা কাটছিলাম তাই না? So radius is already equal to this one, so we don't need to check again. Now if you take O as center and draw a circle, definitely it will satisfy all our category. Okay, all our conditions. এটা আসলে এভাবে রেখে ড্র করাটা বড় মুশকিল। But the main idea is to give you understanding of the steps. So মোটামুটি একটা সার্কেল হইছে বলা যায়, তাই না? So what we did, A, B, these are the 2 points, right? So we took a radius that is equal to this given radius and we drew one arc above the line and one arc below the line, taking A as center, and we repeated the same process. Taking B as center, we drew another arc above the line, another arc below the line. So we have one point here, right? We will take this one as center and we will draw a circle, okay? Keeping the same radius. You cannot change the measurement, okay? Then similar another circle can be drawn. You can say that, sir, you have taken that point as a center. Why you did not take this one? If you want, you can take this one also as the center and you can draw another circle. Let me show you. So we can take this one as the center also and we can draw another circle. Okay, got the idea? You can take this one as the center and you can draw another circle. In your book also they have drawn true circle for you. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so kindly practice this at home, and there are some problems related to this 2 type in the exercise. Kindly solve those also. So this will be your homework for today. Clear? Okay, kindly complete these homeworks. Inshallah, in the next class we will do another 2 and we will be done with the circle part. And if you have any doubt regarding this exercise problems, you have to ask me, then only I will solve, inshallah. But if you don't ask, then I will consider that you could already solve. That is why there is no doubt. Okay, so please make sure if you have doubt, you ask me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before we end the class, anybody wants to ask any question?
No, sir.
Okay, see you in the next class, inshallah. And for the principal farewell, everyone kindly join.
सर अनम्यूट करें, सुना जाए ना।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So in the last class, we started the chapter geometric construction and we already solved 2 construction, right? Construction 5 and construction 6. Today, inshallah, we will take a look at construction 7. Come to page number 99, construction number 7, okay? Construct a circle which touches a definite point of a definite circle and passes through a definite point outside the circle, okay? So what we have to do here is, we already have a circle, okay? We have to draw another circle which will touch this circle at a particular point. That point will be chosen by us, okay? So let us say I'm choosing this point, okay? We have a circle and we have to draw another circle which will touch this circle at this point, and that circle will pass through another point which is outside this circle. So outside this circle, we have to take another point. So let us say I have taken this point, okay? So the circle that I have to draw has to pass through this point and this point, okay? So let us see how we can do that. At first, let us say this point is P and this point is Q, okay? And the center of the circle, this circle is O. So the first step is we have to join P and Q, okay? At first, we have to join P and Q. Then we have to draw perpendicular bisector of PQ. Now this one, I showed you in the last class how to draw. Do you remember?
Yes.
Okay. So we want to draw the perpendicular bisector of PQ. So what we have to do? We have to place this. We have to take Q as the center, and we have to take a radius that is more than half of PQ. Okay, and then we have to draw an arc above the line and another arc below the line. Then we have to take P as center, and we have to draw another two arcs. Okay. Okay. Then we have to join these two. I don't have any scale actually here, so I'm just joining them by freehand. Okay, so this is the perpendicular bisector of PQ. Then the next step is you have to join O and Q. You have to join O and Q and extend it until it intersects the perpendicular bisector that you have just drawn. Okay, remember, second step is you have to join O and Q and extend it until it intersects the perpendicular bisector. So now we have the center of the circle that we have to draw. So this is the center of the circle, and what should we take as the radius? As the circle must pass through point P, so from this one to this point, the distance between these 2 points you should take as radius, and you have to draw a circle. Let us see how we can do that. Okay, as I said, this is the center of the circle, so we will put it here. Okay, and we will take the distance to P as the center, or you can take the distance to Q as the radius also. Okay, so putting it here, you can draw a circle. Okay, it's a little bit hard. Okay, so I will just do it with my hand. Okay, so it should pass through like this. Okay, something like this. So this should be our circle, which will pass through the point P, and we just touched the given circle at the given point Q. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the steps are written in the book. I have said also, so you can just write it. Okay, so this is construction number 7. Let us move to the next construction, construction number 8. So construction 8 says that construct a circle which touches a definite point on a definite straight line. Number 1, they say that a straight line is given. A straight line is given, and let us say we have to draw a circle which will touch this straight line at this point. Okay, you can take any other point. It's a wish, no problem. So the circle that we will draw, it will touch the straight line at this point, and then what will happen? And it will pass through a point. So outside this line, we have to take another point. So let us say I have taken this point, okay, and this point is P, and the straight line we have is AB. So in particular enunciation, what you can write? A definite straight line, a straight line is given AB, and the point outside the straight line is P. So we have to draw a circle which will touch the straight line AB at point A and will pass through the point P. This is the particular enunciation. Now the steps, at first what you need to do, you have to draw, you have to join A and P. Okay, first you have to join A and P. So join A comma P. Then again you have to draw the perpendicular bisector of AP. So you know how to draw the perpendicular bisector. Okay, put your compass here and draw one arc above, one arc below. Then again with the same radius, put the take P as center and draw another two arcs. So it should be looking like this. Okay, so if you join these 2 points, you should get the perpendicular bisector. You already know the process, so I'm not doing it with the compass. Okay, then the next step is you have to draw a perpendicular at point A. I hope you know how to draw perpendicular, right? You have to take any radius, okay? Any radius, you have to draw one arc. At first, you will draw one arc. Then, taking this one as the center, you have to draw another arc. Draw arc number 2. Then, taking this point as center, you have to draw another arc. And, when you draw this arc should, be extended like this. And from here, you should draw another arc. So, this should be your perpendicular. Okay, you know to draw a perpendicular like this, right? With 4 arc, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 arc, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So we have already got the center of our circle. This is the center of the circle. What is this point? This is the intersecting point of the perpendicular on A and the perpendicular bisector of AP. On AB, we have drawn a perpendicular and the perpendicular bisector of AP. So these two lines will intersect at a point. That point will be the center of the circle that we are about to draw. And what will be the radius? We already said that it should pass through point A, it should pass through point P. So, put your compass here and take the radius up to P, or you can take up to A. Both the distance should be same. Okay. So,
sir.
Yes. Then
স্যার আমরা কি যে কোনো পয়েন্টকে সার্কেলের সেন্টার হিসেবে নিতে পারবো?
যে কোনো পয়েন্টকে নিলে কি হবে বলো? এটা যদি যে কোনো পয়েন্ট নিলে হইতো তাইলে আমি এত কষ্ট করে পারপেন্ডিকুলার ড্র করার দরকার কি আর পারপেন্ডিকুলার বাইসেক্টর ড্র করার দরকার কি? ডেফিনেটলি এটা একটা পার্টিকুলার পয়েন্ট। তুমি যে কোনো পয়েন্ট চাইলেই তোমার সার্কেলের সেন্টারকে এখানে নিতে পারবে না, ওখানে নিতে পারবে না, এইখানেই নিতে হবে, তাই না? তো কোথায় নিতে
স্যার
হবে?
ওটা বুঝবো কিভাবে?
এটাই তো শিখতেছো না। যেমন এটা যখন তুমি করতে যাবা তুমি জানো যে এখন সেন্টারটা কোথায় নিতে হবে। কোথায় নিতে হবে? এটা এবির উপরে পারপেন্ডিকুলার ড্র করবা, তারপর এপি এর তুমি পারপেন্ডিকুলার বাইসেক্টর ড্র করবা, তারপরে এটা যেখানে ইন্টারসেক্ট করবে সেটাই হবে তোমার সার্কেলের সেন্টার।
ওকে স্যার।
তারপর এখন এটাকে সেন্টার, এটাকে রেডিয়াস নিয়ে দেন একটা সার্কেল ড্র করে ফেলতে হবে। সো দ্য সার্কেল শুড বি লুকিং লাইক দিস। So this is your point P and this is your point A. Okay, and let us say this point is O, which is the center of the circle. So the steps are clear?
Yes, sir.
Anybody has any question? Nobody. Okay. So you can see that there is an example 3. Okay, we have an example 3, page number 101. Let us try to go through it. Okay, given a point at a distance of 5 centimeter from the center of a circle of radius 2 centimeter. Okay, so that means two things we have. First one, we have a circle. The radius is what? How much? How much is the radius of the circle?
2 centimeter.
Centimeter, right? So the radius of the circle is 2 centimeter. Let us draw the circle on the board. Okay. According to the question, a circle is given. and the radius of the circle is 2 centimeter. Now we have to take a point. A point is also given at a distance of 5 centimeter from the center of a circle. From the center of the circle, a point is at 5 centimeter distance. So if the distance of the point is 5 centimeter from the center of the circle, that point will be inside the circle or outside the circle?
Inside the circle.
এই যে এটা 2 সেন্টিমিটার, তুমি যদি এইখান থেকে 5 সেন্টিমিটার যাও তো সেটা 2 সেন্টিমিটার থেকে ছোট হবে, ইনসাইড দ্য সার্কেল হবে,
না না স্যার, ভেরি ভেরি
আউটসাইড দ্য সার্কেল, রাইট? এটা তো অন্তত বোঝা উচিত না। 2 সেন্টিমিটার, তোমাকে যদি আমি 5 সেন্টিমিটার যাইতে বলি, ডেফিনেটলি ইউ হ্যাভ টু গো মোর ডিসটেন্স, 3 4 5 সেন্টিমিটার, এই এতটুকু আসতে হতে পারে, তাই না? ওকে,
বাট স্যার ওটা তো মাঝখান থেকে, সেন্টার থেকে শুরু হচ্ছে না ভিতর থেকে।
তো এখান থেকে শুরু হইলেও তুমি 2 সেন্টিমিটার গেলেই তো, তুমি 2 সেন্টিমিটার থেকে বেশি যে কোনো ডিসটেন্স গেলেই তুমি সার্কেলের বাইরে চলে যাচ্ছ, কারেক্ট নাকি না?
জি স্যার, কারেক্ট।
তো এখান থেকে তুমি যাওয়া শুরু করো। তোমাকে বললাম 5 সেন্টিমিটার যাইতে, তুমি বললে যে স্যার আমি এদিকে যাব না, আমি এদিকে যাব। অসুবিধা নাই, তুমি এদিকে গেলেও দেখো তো 2 সেন্টিমিটার পর্যন্ত গেলেই তুমি সার্কেলের বাইরে চলে যাচ্ছ। তারপর 2 সেন্টিমিটার এইদিকেও, দেন আরেকটু গেলে তুমি সার্কেলের বাইরে চলে গেছো। তো 2 সেন্টিমিটার থেকে বেশি যে কোনো ডিসটেন্স তুমি যদি কভার করতে চাও, তুমি সার্কেলের বাইরে চলে যাবা। ওকে,
জি স্যার।
তো এই দুইটা জিনিস আমাদের দেয়া আছে। তো এখন কি ড্র করতে হবে? ডিটারমাইন দ্য ডিসটেন্স of the two tangents. Now on a circle we know that we can draw two tangents, right? From a particular point outside the circle, from this point maximum of two tangents can be drawn. How to draw the tangent? You should have already learned in general math. Did you learn? Did you learn in general math how to draw two tangents?
No, sir.
কি গণে তোমরা? Okay, no problem. Very simple actually. You have to join these 2 points, the center of the circle and the point from which you want to draw the tangents. You have to join these 2 points. Then you have to draw the perpendicular bisector. Actually, you can just find out the middle point, but our target is to find the middle point of this line. So how can I find out the middle point? Again, you have to take this one as center, draw one arc here and another arc here. Then again take this one as the center, draw one arc here and another arc here. So if you just join them, you will find the middle point of this straight line. So let us say this is the middle point of the straight line. So this will be the center of a circle that we are about to draw. So this is the center, and take the distance of this center. Okay, this one will be a radius, and draw a circle. So the circle should be looking like this. This is how the circle should look like. তো এখন তোমরা জিজ্ঞেস করতে পারো স্যার আপনি ট্যানজেন্ট ড্র করতেছিলেন, সার্কেল কেন ড্র করলেন? তো ট্যানজেন্ট যে আমরা ড্র করব, ট্যানজেন্টটা কি? সার্কেলের যে কোনো একটা পয়েন্টে টাচ করে চলে যাবে, সেটাই তো ট্যানজেন্ট, তাই না? যে স্ট্রেট লাইন সার্কেলকে যে কোনো একটা পয়েন্টে টাচ করে চলে যাবে, সেটাই ট্যানজেন্ট। তো তাহলে আমরা যদি এখানে ট্যানজেন্ট ড্র করতে চাই, এই পয়েন্ট থেকে ট্যানজেন্ট ড্র করব, তাই না? তাইলে এই পয়েন্টের সাথে এই যে এই দুইটা সার্কেল যেখানে ইন্টারসেক্ট করে, সেখান দিয়ে একটা যদি লাইন টানো, দ্যাট উইল বি ওয়ান ট্যানজেন্ট। এন্ড দেন আবার নিচেও আরেকটা টাচিং পয়েন্ট আছে না? তো এটাকে যদি আমরা এভাবে কানেক্ট করে এক্সটেন্ড করে দিই, দ্যাট উইল বি another tangent. Okay, so this is the way to draw two tangents from a point outside the circle in the circle chapter, chapter number 8. Okay, in general math you will learn this inshallah. Maybe you didn't go through this chapter yet. Okay, so we can go through the steps that is written in the book. See, they have written bisect the line OP. This is O, this is P. We have bisected it. So let M be the bisector point. So this point they have taken, or they have named as M. Okay. Draw the circle with the center M. So we have taken this one as the center, and MP as the radius, and radius OM. No problem, you can take OM as the radius or MP as the radius. Both will be equal, because M is the middle point. So join P comma Q and P comma R. Okay, so the circle intersects at Q and R point. So join P comma Q and P comma R. So that will give you the two tangents. Okay. So now what you have to do? Then PQ and PR are the two required tangents. Now measuring PQ and QR, we find PQ is equal to PR is equal to 4.6 centimeter. Now you have to measure the length of it. Okay. So take a scale, put it here from this point R to this point P. What is the distance? You will get it, inshallah, if you have drawn to the correct of the measurement and they also have written the correct answer, then it should be 4.6 centimeter. And this one will also be 4.6 centimeter. Now, this is a very important MCQ for general math, that if the length of one tangent from a particular point is something, then what should be the length of the other one? The answer is same. Okay, they are equal to each other. If you can draw two tangents from a particular point outside the circle, one tangent this one, another tangent this one, both of them will be equal in length. So see PR and PQ, 4.6 centimeter, 4.6 centimeter. So this is what they have told us to do. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let us go to the exercise and try to solve one or two problems that are related to circle. So the first couple of questions are MCQ. So let us try to go through the MCQ. Exercise 4, page number 101, question number 1. If angle X is 60 degree, what is the measurement of half of the supplementary angle of X? Okay, so our angle is given, which is 60 degree. What is the supplementary angle of it? Then after that, we will measure the half of the supplementary angle. But first, we have to measure the supplementary angle. Can anybody tell me what will be the supplementary angle of 60 degree? To get the supplementary angle of 60 degree, we have to subtract it from 180. 120 degree. Yes, this is the supplementary angle of 60 degree. Now, I guess you have forgotten complementary angle and supplementary angle. These are very important concepts, okay? Complementary angles are when two angles add up to 90 degree. Then they are complementary angle of each other. But supplementary angle, when two angles add up to 180 degree, not 90. If it is, if they are adding up to 90 degree, then complementary. And if they are adding up to 180 degree, then they are supplementary angle of each other. So 60 degree and 120 degree, if you add them up, they will form 180 degree, right? So that is why they are supplementary angle of each other. So they asked half of the supplementary angle. We found that 120 degree is the supplementary angle. So half of it will be how much? তোমরা কি সবাই ঘুমাচ্ছ নাকি? হাফ অফ 120 ডিগ্রি যদি তোমরা বলতে না পারো তাহলে তোমরা কি করতেছো আসলে?
60 degree.
Half of the supplementary angle is 60 degrees. So the answer will be 60 degree. What is the option number? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one is the correct option?
Sir,
60.
Correct option number 1, 2, 3 or 4. Which one is the correct option?
2.
2 is the correct option. Very good. Iman bolo ki bolte chao?
স্যার আমি বলতে চাইছিলাম এখানে আপনি সাপ্লিমেন্টারি অফ 60 ডিগ্রি মানে অ্যাঙ্গেল বের করছেন না? সাপ্লিমেন্টারি অফ 60 ডিগ্রি অ্যাঙ্গেল।
Half of the supplementary angle of 60 degree. Supplementary angle of 60 degree, that is 120 degree. But half of it is half into 120 equal to 60.
Okay.
Okay. Then Number 2, 3.5 centimeter, 4.5 centimeter, and 5.5 centimeter are the radius of three circles that touch each other externally. Then what is the perimeter of the triangle formed by the three centers of the circle? Okay, so how they are touching each other? All three of them will be touching each other. How? How is this possible? That means one circle should be like this, another circle should be like this, and other circle will be like this. In this way, all three circles can touch each other externally. And the radius of them are given as 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. So this one looks the smallest. So let us say the radius of this one is 3.5 and the radius of this one is 4.5 and the radius of this one is 5.5. Okay, now they say that if you join these 3 points, you will get a triangle. If you join the centers, you will get a triangle. That is true. We have got a triangle joining the centers. What will be the perimeter? We have to see. The radius of this circle is 4.5. So this is also the radius of the same circle. So this will be 4.5. This is 5.5. 5.5, 5.5. This is 3.5, 3.5. So if I take the length of this side, how much it will be? 5.5 plus 3.5. Correct? So the length of one side will be 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 1, 9 centimeter. Then what is the length of this side? 3.5 plus 4.5.
7.
8. 4 or 3 mille 7, 5.5, 0.2 mille, and 1. Then 5.5 plus 4.5. How much?
10.
10. So what is the result? 10 plus 8, 18, 18 plus 9, 27 centimeter. That is the perimeter, right? The perimeter is summation of the length of three sides of a triangle. Correct? So the answer is 27 centimeter. Now let us take a look at answer question 3 and 4 in according to the following figure. Okay. So a figure is given. You can see what is the value of angle ADC. ADC. Okay. And they said AC equal to AD. Okay, let us draw the figure on the board and try to understand. E, no? 6 root 2. 6 the AE, no? Okay. Then AC also 6 and they have said AC equal to AD. So AC যদি 6 হয় তাহলে AD ও 6 কারণ AC equal to AD. So now we have to find out the angle. Angle ADC. This angle we have to find out. So how can we do that? You can see that this is 6 root 2, right? And this is 6 plus 6, 12. So this is a right angle triangle. So in a right angle triangle, what we can do if the, oh, actually this sign is not there, right? Right angle triangle sign is there? No.
No.
So we have to take a different approach. they didn't mention anywhere that it is a right angle triangle. But to solve this one, we have to assume it as right angle triangle. But let us think first if there is any other way of solving it. No. For now, it seems that there is no other way to solve it other than using or considering this one as a right angle triangle. Later, inshallah, I will look further if it can be done without considering this one as right angle triangle. So if this is the right angle, then we know the base, we know the hypotenuse. So can I find out the length of the perpendicular? According to Pythagoras theorem, DE square is equal to what? DE square is equal to DC square plus CE square. D plus CE square. So you know the value of CE, that is 6 root 2. Put the value here, and you know the value of DC. Oh no, sorry, you don't know the value of DC. DE you know. DE 6 plus 6, this is 12. So 12 is square and 6 root 2 square, and this is square. So from here you can find the value of DC, right? So kindly put the value of DC over here. Actually, this one can be done without the finding the length of DC, because we already know trigonometry, right? So using trigonometry, it can be done, because for this angle, this is the opposite and 90-degree opposite, this is the hypotenuse. So oppo by hypo, we know the opposite, we know the hypotenuse. So sine theta can be used, right? So this angle is D. So let us say sine D is equal to, opposite is 6 root 2 divided by the hypotenuse is 12. So 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12. So root 2 on the root 2. Okay. So sine D is equal to 1 by root 2. Now this 1 by root 2 is the value of sine 45. So sine D equal to, sorry. So sine and sine cancel. So D will be equal to 45 degree. So the measurement of this angle is 45 degree. Okay. So how much time? Oh, okay, no problem. So let me just tell you which problem you need to solve at home. Kindly mark problem number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 12 to 16. This will be your homework.
Sir, from exercise.
Yes, from the exercise from 12 to 16. Try to solve this. If you can't solve any one of them, then kindly let me know which one you couldn't solve. Then inshallah I will solve it in the following class. Let me know before the class itself. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for joining. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.